What's up, guys? Techmaster back with another video. Do not buy a new iPhone 12 from Apple. Here's why. So, this device came out 2 years ago, and it's literally $600 for 64 gigabytes in 2022. That's bad, man. That's really bad. So, yeah, I mean, and then if you want higher, you can get a 128 for, and then if you max it out, it's still what, like 800 after tax? Like, man, that's bad. That's a bad idea. Look, I'm not saying this phone is bad in any way. I'm saying do not buy a new one because this device is going to be pretty much discontinued soon from the buyer's guide, but like do not buy this right now. It's a horrible value, especially for 64 gigabytes. If you the iPhone 13, I'll show you right here. The iPhone 13 mini and even the 13 start at 128. They're a generation newer. You start at 128, you get a lot better features. You get a bigger battery, better cameras, all that stuff. It's a brighter screen, smaller notch, all that. And look, this is $50 more than 12. You get double the storage space, and you can even get a 13 mini for the same price, which is the same battery life basically as the iPhone 12, just in a smaller size. Like, I'm not saying this phone's bad in any way. I'm saying just don't buy it new. Like, it makes absolutely no sense at all. Yeah, I mean, this is just for unless you're upgrading from a really old phone. But yeah, I mean, that's not a good idea, though. I'm telling you now, that's not a good idea. And out of these colors are this purple. I have this purple one in 120 gigabytes. That's the phone I have. It's beautiful. This purple color is awesome, and I would highly recommend it. Yeah. But yeah, if you can find this phone, I'm just gonna do a. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna go on to Amazon and show you the prices for all these. So I'm gonna do a renewed iPhone 12. Like, look, as you can see, look, $396. That's a killer deal. Like, seriously, that's all. Like 396. That's really, really good. Yeah, and even so, like, even if you find them for at most, they would be like 400 or something, and like yeah, like maybe 400, maybe not quite 396, but it kind of depends on what color you get. I'm gonna try the purple one and see if that makes any difference, but yeah. Anyway, so that's unlocked. Let me see if I do like let's just check Verizon. $409 through that's 389 actually. Wow, yeah. But anyway, as you can see, this is a used iPhone 12, right? And that's killer deal. I mean, that's crazy deal. And plus, you can find some on Apple refurbished or back market, depending on. I mean, in the U.S. right now, they're kind of only selling like iPhone 11 Pros. But also, this could be different. But if you go to Apple, like if you go to the UK, you can find some there too. Like I'll just show you quickly. UK, but yeah, if you go to iPhone, for example, it's a little bit different, but it's still very good. 549 euros or whatever they're called. They're refurbished 13 mini. Oh wow, 13 Pro, nice. Yeah, they now have a 13 Pro here. 13. I hope they add that to the because I love the 13 Pro. I think the iPhone 13 Pro is such a good phone, especially for the price you can get it. So, oh, something oh crap. But yeah, they added some new stuff since I actually last checked this because the 14 just came out. So 14s just came out. So here I'll go back to this. Anyway, guys, so going back to what I was saying, yeah, this is not a good value phone. Just a new iPhone 12 is not good, especially from Apple. Like $600, and keep in mind, ooh, wrong one. Yeah, again, you can get a 14 two generations newer for $799, and even though the 14 Pro is expensive, it's still so much better than the 12 in so many ways. I'm not saying the 12 is a bad phone again, but the 14 Pro is so much better if you actually compare them on Apple's website. They're so much better. Not just the cameras, but like the battery life. The battery life on the 12 is only average. You like compare everything on here. Let's see, compare this Oh, well, 12. I'm just doing a quick comparison. 13. So, as you can see, the 14 Pro has ProMotion and always on display, the dynamic island, better battery, yeah, all that stuff, etc. Better battery life. Here, I'll just go through them quickly. So, yeah, dynamic island, emergency SOS, crash detection, 48 megapixel pro cameras. It has a larger lens and versus 12 action mode, which stabilizes your video, emergency SOS via satellite crash detection, optical zoom options. You have an extra zoom because of the 48 megapixel. You have much better battery life. It's not actually 23 hours, like that's just Apple's marketing, but that like but it's still the 12 gets around 6 hours of screen on time maybe. I would say the 14 Pro from tests it's got about at least 9. So, but either way, it's still a lot better, especially like especially when you use like 5G and stuff. It'll be a lot better. Next, we got of course the faster chip, A16 versus A14. Like you don't need to upgrade if you have a 12 already, but if you just buying a 12, buying it from Apple, the 14 Pro is a lot better value. Um, yeah, so this has an A16 chip, and this has a 5-core GPU, so it'll be much quicker. Like, in terms of benchmarks, the 12 scores around 9,500 versus, like, 16,500 or, like, 15.5. But I'm saying there's definitely a speed difference, so you will notice it. And especially with the ProMotion, it'll feel a lot quicker. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much, anyway. I'm not going to get into that, but, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that pretty much sums up this video, and subscribe.